What is good and welcome to Chatwin Reacts. I am Jack, your British GOAT, and today we're going to be reacting to Tom Brady's game-winning overtime drive in Super Bowl 51. That's a lot to take in. That was such a long title. I actually don't know how overtime works in American football. You've got 15 minutes, but part of me thinks it's whoever scores first, but surely that's unfair if you've received and then you can go straight down and score. So someone please let me know down in the comments how overtime actually works. And of course, while you're down there, the three things you've got to do: you've got to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to never miss an update, because that's unacceptable. And of course, put a GOAT in the GOAT chain. Let's go.
I mean, this second half, when you look at what the Patriots have done offensively, they've scored the last 4 times they've had the ball. And it's White out of the backfield. James White trying to tiptoe. Deion Jones on the stop. White just turned 25. 4th round pick out of Wisconsin 2 years ago.
I think I'm
He's
right.
had a big game. Well, he sure has. He's been...
But then surely if the Patriots score now, that's not fair, surely.
13 catches, 113 yards.
And you could say, well, it's up to Atlanta to stop them.
1 huge touchdown.
But I don't know. It's one Hail Mary.
For Brady in this 4th quarter. 2nd and 4. Sideline. What a throw! Amendola on the reception. One of the best of the game for Tom Brady. You called it. You got to lay this ball out on the sideline. Amendola again with the speed out. Brian Poole in coverage.
I was about to say this wasn't that long ago, but
ball's just dropped right in.
8 years ago now. Don't feel like it. Doesn't feel like 2017 was 8 years ago. Were they on the 45?
Brady. Pass is caught. Hogan. Inside.
Good tackle, 45. Good tackle.
Chris Hogan has had a quiet game, but a big catch for 18. And time in the pocket.
I don't think I pressed record, so if you're seeing this, I did.
Back through the ball.
But I'm currently sat here thinking, shit, did I record this?
Through to the quarterback and make a play with Jalen Collins.
Oh, this is going to be crap in 10 minutes, whatever I turn this
on the
off.
last 2 throws has had a clean pocket.
Hopefully I
He's
did.
delivered perfect balls.
Here we go. Oh, they're on the 47.
Gun to White.
Good tackle. Good tackle.
By the rookie Deion Jones. And if Tom Brady doesn't use his best fastball, that's a dangerous pass out there to White, who was waiting for it from Brady. Tried that a couple times, and the Falcons have been aggressive on that quick throw. James White now with 14 catches. That's a new Super Bowl record. A loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
That was some good block. I tell you, shout out the people defending Brady then.
1st down at the 25.
Because they came out hard.
Offensive line, they're doing a good
shout
job
out 77,
right now.
yeah, absolutely.
Giving a clean pocket inside for Brady with no
and
pressure.
61.
And
I'll give him
Brady,
the credit as well.
He allows Julian Edelman. He's in man coverage. Alford is on him, but he's got to clear a free guy, and with protection, Brady's able to hang on to it and again makes a good throw. The Patriots win Super Bowl 51 with a touchdown right here. Anything less, Atlanta gets to possess.
Cool. So that's explained that for me then. So if Patriots now went for a field goal, because technically they are in field goal range, aren't they? They're only on the 35. So if they went for a field goal, Atlanta could come back. But if they score a touchdown, they win. It's up to Atlanta to stop them. I now get it.
Fake it to Hogan.
Still seems a little unfair, but I understand. They can't go for another 15, can they really? But I would have it of, if you score, Atlanta get their chance. If they ruin all 4 downs, done.
Really well executed by the Patriots. They get linemen out, right guard Shaq Mason.
What would you call that?
He gets a man on the ground. Julian Edelman, he's blocking out in front.
This is a good drive by the Patriots.
Falcons need somebody to step up and make a play.
They've only gone to second down once, I believe.
On first down. Here's Bennett. Flag is
Incomplete. And there's a flag.
Martellus Bennett tried.
I'm acting like this is brand new. But I've never seen it. I have no idea.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, this is
came down. Devondre Campbell in coverage.
Is that because he had
We'll see if it's against
had
number
him
59.
before?
They're going to get Campbell for the pass interference, and I think
Yeah,
it's the right
it's
call.
before he had the ball.
A ball that was a little underthrown, but Campbell never is able to get turned around to make a play.
Pass interference.
But he didn't have.
Automatic.
I would say, but he didn't have possession. But then you could argue he had possession. I think I really need to do a deep video on the rules because I'm trying to learn as we watch these clips, but it is hard.
It's going to set up first and goal from the 2. And
But obviously they must have got what, a 5-yard
he rushed
penalty
for
for
a
that?
league
10?
high 18 touchdowns during the regular season, has 19 when you include the postseason.
I guess
Touchdown
because it's
here.
Brady, they go in the air still. They're not gonna.
It's a Patriots win. And they got the
They're not
big
gonna have a
fullback,
run.
James Devlin,
Oh, they
leading
do.
the way.
Okay.
Play action.
No, they go to the air. Swatted away.
Up, and Beasley got his left hand on it. Dangerous throw.
I think you go to a
And
running
that's the
back though,
play
surely.
the Falcons have been waiting for. Almost got it. Beasley played it pretty well. He was in position,
And this is where my not misconception of American football, but where I feel like I would be good because I'm making this catch.
Almost got it. Beasley played it pretty
Like
well.
to me, that's a piece of piss to catch.
Well, he was in position and
So-
he's knocking it down. But boy, when the ball went up, I'm like you, Joe. I thought that's a risky.
Maybe
pass
not
by
easy,
Brady,
but I see a lot of missed
Boy, Beasley had a
interceptions,
chance
and
to
it's a
make
bit like
the key
you could have called
takeaway
that.
they're looking for down here. The great Tom Brady had completed 10 in a row. Now second and goal. 319. Toss to White.
He's in.
Patriots win the Super Bowl.
There we go.
Brady has his 5th. What a comeback. Another look to make sure.
That was a good run.
James White driving.
You would say obviously both knees are down, but his hands have already.
Fans are on the field.
He's extended.
And it looks like a good touchdown. Yeah, it does to me too, Joe. When the knee goes down, where's the ball? I don't know what they'd do if they had to overturn this, but it looked to me like the ball was across. And what an effort by James White, who's had himself a heck of a ball game. There was contact by Ricardo Allen, and yet he's able to get across the goal line. What a game by the New England Patriots and Tom Brady.
Is that Matt Ryan?
34-28, the final in overtime.
Or am I thinking of a soccer player? And my comment about catching, as I've said it a few times, and a couple of people were like, no, you couldn't. The difference between playing rugby and American football, from my understanding, is if you're, for me, every rugby player has to be good with their hands. You have to be able to catch and pass because that's the game. Whereas here, if you're a linebacker, when are you really catching the ball unless it's an interception? And even then, are you really giving one interception? Like the cornerbacks, I get it. But do you know what I mean? Like in rugby, I'm handling the ball hundreds of times a game. I'm throwing the ball hundreds of times a game. Like, it's a very different sport. So these catches that I'm seeing, these cornerbacks, and no matter who is missing for interceptions, to me, they are going to be very easy because that's all I did. But let me know what you think about that down in the comments, of course. That was a great drive. Is there any other kind of game-winning drives I should be checking out? Let me know in the comments, and of course, while down there, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you put a goat in the goat chain. Peace.